Mina ngithi ngishade sizobona if I was ready or not. Are you and Vanessa Mnisi still friends? Timakatavano. People will show me who they are and I'll still choose to be blind. I don't have control over your lustful desires. How did your last serious and public relationship end? Ooh, what am I saying? Ooh. No. Lord, I know my heart wants more of you. My heart wants something new, so I surrender all. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Ytryn. I'm struggling to pronounce my name. What's going on? Guys, take 50. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Ytryn, Ytryn Mukoni, and I create content around faith, beauty, and lifestyle. If that is your cup of tea, please be sure to be subscribed and become part of the family. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, you already know by now. Today we're doing a sit down. I asked people on my social media on Instagram to ask me questions that they've always wanted to ask me, and these are the questions. I hope you guys enjoy this video. You guys have asked me like burning questions, and I've finally found the courage to sit down and answer all those questions. So let us get into it. I will try by all means to be as transparent, as honest as possible in this video, because some of the questions that you guys asked me, I'm just like we'll start kancane bese sikhuphuke kanje. First question is, how did your parents come up with the name Ytryn? This question always comes up, and I feel like I've been explaining myself, but if you're new here, I'll explain again. So when I ask my dad, who is the person that gave me the name, he says that he combined all these letters because there's no vowel in my name. He combined these letters and he tried to make sense out of something that doesn't make sense. So maybe we can say that my name means making sense out of something that doesn't make sense, which I think makes sense because sometimes I just feel like I don't make sense, like I didn't go back. But that is basically his explanation. He was trying to make sense out of something that doesn't make sense. He was trying to be unique, and it worked out because I don't know any person with my name, with a name that doesn't have a vowel. I'm guessing this is related to my tertiary studies. I started my studies in Rosebank College in Bram. I studied for a year where I was studying business management, and then I moved to UJ where I was studying community development and leadership studies. So this answers both the questions, where did you study and what did you study? And actually this is where I met this person in UJ, the person that asked. I met this person in class when we were studying community development and leadership studies, but later on they left me in that campus, in Soweto campus, because they had to go study at APK, changing their degree. So yeah, that's where I studied and that's what I studied. How did you start your channel and where did it all? It was in 2022. I had recently started my job and I just wanted to do something different, right? I've always been a person that enjoys creating content, and I remember when I thought of starting a YouTube channel, I was like, I'll still be doing the same thing, but in this case I'll just be putting my phone on landscape instead of portrait, right? And posting on a different platform. But I've always been a person that likes documenting and editing and just expressing, or I don't want to say putting my life out there, because there's certain things that I'm very mindful of and I don't show the world, but I've always been a person that likes documenting. And I just wanted YouTube to be a place where, or a space where I can keep those memories that I can always go back to and be like, oh, I've lived. I've done this 1, 2, and 3. And also, I also wanted to have a platform where I can show people how I live my life as a Christian young adult as well. So yeah, that's where it all began, and it's been great. Another question from Anonymous. Anonymous uyangisukela nangoke athi, would you say yes if I asked you out? The answer is no, because 1.1, you are coming to me indirectly. Kusho ukuthi wena angeke ngimele indaba yakho. So no. Mhlawumbe mangabe bekuze direct bengizothi yes, mara ngoba you come through the corners, ngizothi no for long. The people don't listen. People do not listen to instructions. When I posted these questions, I was very clear to say, what would you like to know, right? With a question mark, which means this is a question. There's no room for you to be giving me a statement. However, anonymous futhi, yes, admin, ati, I have forever loved. I'm reading it as it is, okay? It's not me. I'm reading it as it is. I have forever loved you and still do. And my one wish is if you could make me the happiest person in the world by being my woman. The love I have for you is deeper than I have ever thought. This person is literally expressing themselves anonymously so. And I love it for me because angwazi songizoshaye ngathi angiyibonanga nje le statement. Siyandlula. Next. Another easy question. When did you move to Joburg? I moved to Joburg when I came to study. I think it was, when was it? 6 years ago. Is it? What's this now? Which was your last relationship and why? I've been struggling to answer unless which was my last one. Why is it in past tense as if I'm not dating anymore, or I've passed on, or I'm married? Futhi, maybe the one I'm in now is my last one. I am someone in a relationship after this one. You guys help me, because I don't know how to answer this one. I'm the problem. Which was your last relationship and why? Which was my last relationship? I'm also trying to figure out which one it was my last one, because I'm still breathing. I'm still... Hey, guys, please let me know if I'm the one who's reading the question wrong, because so I'm struggling to answer. Please leave it in the comments if my English is the problem. Back to the question. What was the question again? Would I have kids before marriage? My desire is to have my kids once I am married to someone. Yeah, because I don't want to be having multiple partners and leaving my seeds in multiple bodies and souls. Next. Do you think you're ready for marriage? Yo, mina ngithi ngishade sizobona if I was ready or not. Are people ever ready to be married? Are you ever ready to be in a relationship with someone? Are you ever ready to fully commit to someone and spend the rest of your life with them? There's only one way to find out, honestly, and is by getting married. So let's get married. Sizobona ukuthi bengiready or bengekho ready. Okay, but jokes aside, it's very tricky nowadays, you know. It's very tricky. I thought I was ready for marriage until the news that we received as a nation last week, and then I'm just like, who am I? Who am I to say that I'm ready? You know? Like, damn, there's a lot going on. But I think my heart's posture is ready to be in a relationship. To be people's experiences aren't mine, aren't my portion. I still want to get married. If I'm not ready now, then I'll be ready in the marriage, but I want to get married. Another interesting question. Do your friends have to be Christian like you, or it really doesn't matter? There's a scripture that says, can two walk together unless they agree, right? But to answer your question, I can be friends with anyone. I truly believe that every person that you meet in your life, regardless of their religion, has a part to play in your life. So I can be friends with them, but our relationship is not going to be the same, because you might not feel comfortable sharing certain things with me, because the only answer that I will have is Jesus. I might face spiritual challenges in my walk that will require me to have like a spiritual backup, which in this case won't be you, because we're not going to understand each other. So I can be friends with people that aren't in the faith with me, but the level in our relationship is not going to be the same. Nayo ke Umbuzo umile uthi sishatanini mama. So the problem with me is that I don't understand Zulu at all. I can't even read it. I can't even write isiZulu at all. So I cannot answer this question because I do not understand it. So on to the next one. Siyadlula manje siya phambili. Are you and Vanessa Mnisi still friends? Timakatavano. How did we get here to you asking us that? Zagang. If I answer this question and this person is not here, so if she doesn't answer, I'll try to answer. But that will be me gossiping, basically, because why am I speaking about someone that is not present? Yabon? Now I'm a sin. Not good at all. She doesn't even take my calls, you see? I hope that answers the question. To answer your question, yes, we're still friends. What? Next question. Are you dating anyone? No, I'm not dating anyone. His name is not anyone. I hope that answers your question. Next. I used to have a large circle of friends, honestly speaking, but now it's just bits and pieces. Because why? People I thought them and I are like, I'm going to go see, we are like, young talk. Friendship has become so tricky in this day and age, in our generation. It has become very messy, to a point where I even struggle to call people my friends. Like, I'd rather call you my sister in the Lord. I'd rather call you my brother. But friends, Iba, too heavy. So I'd rather call you sister. I'd rather call you my gym bunny or my gym partner or whatever. But friends, ibanzima for me. So I have a large group of sisters, but not necessarily friends. They're very older than me. They're like in their late 20s, early 30s. So there's no way I can call them my friends, because we're not friends. And those are the people that I spend most of my time with. And then friends, 2-3 nyana here and there. But I highly recommend sisterhood. And Vanessa is calling. I think she'll be able to answer a question. Wait. You are supposed to be part of the video. That's why I'm calling you. Let me remove these headsets. Not your face. I'm I'm shooting a Q&A, no?
Oh, okay.
And there was a question. People asked me, are you and Vanessa Mnisi still friends? So I want you to tell them. I want you to respond. Nitere won't go phone Nella because I don't want to be gossiping about people who are not here. And make things easier. You just need to answer yes or no. You don't need to explain.
Oh, so are you shooting it now?
Yes.
Are you rolling?
Yes, it's rolling. I'm live.
Hey, varanda timaka. Irata ditaba.
As you can see, we are talking. We are laughing.
Yeah.
She said yes.
Yeah.
And I also answered my part. So.
Hey. Just to switch on notification bell. Excellent. You want to find me one.
Me ako yini.
I'm going home.
Good shot. She answered. You see? Moving on to the next one. I think I answered the one that I was answering. How do I navigate friendships? Yeah, it's a struggle, but I highly recommend sisterhood because that's just safe. Having people who are older than you, like they guide you, they advise you. People my age are tricky and it's very demanding. What if it was a she? What if my heartbreak was with a she? My worst heartbreak, I think, was my public relationship that I had. That was in 2021. That ended in 2021. It was Ade. It was Ade in the world. What did he do? He got tired of waiting. That's it. If you know me, if you are to ask people about me, they will tell you, Kutsi, I'm gonna law. Ytryn of chances. Njengonkulunkulu. Yabona the way uNkulunkulu asipha ama chances ngakhona. That is so me. I believe in giving people second, third, fourth chances. And yeah, go very tricky sometimes because people will show me who they are and I'll still choose to be blind and be like, surely there's good in this person. Yo, I always want to see the good in people, even though they show me like bangbonisa ukuthi bona but bad for me. I'll still choose to give them a chance. However, I do have a breaking point, so I'll give you my chance but still keep my distance. The best way to describe myself, I think, is what I have on my bio. I'm just an imperfect soul trying to seek perfection in the eyes of God. I'm an imperfect human being. I love the Lord. I love people. I'm a Christian. I have my flaws. I'm loving. I'm kind. I have my bad days. But yeah, I think what I answered in the beginning will give you an idea of the kind of person that I am. But loving, crazy, God-fearing, I mean, 25 October 2024, yes, I have a boyfriend, but I don't know by the time we post what the answer would be, because a lot can happen in a day, a lot can happen in seconds, and that's my answer. Wait, so this person knows me and how did your last serious and public relationship end? Did it hurt? Sana. Sana, it did. Because as public as it was, even family was involved. Like, more on his side was involved. So when the breakup happened, I had to now explain what is going on, and yeah, that was very uncomfortable. So there was a question that I was asked. Unfortunately, I can't find the screenshot, but the person was asking, how do I feel about 1 Timothy 2 verse 9 that speaks of modesty, and what does it say to me? What does it mean to me? I'll read the scripture. It says, in like manner also, that the women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with propriety and moderation, not with braided hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly clothing, but which is proper for women professing godliness with good works. Being modest has really become very tricky in our generation because, yeah, no one wants to cover up anymore. However, let me speak for myself. I'm not going to answer this as a pastor. I'm not going to answer this as, I'm just going to answer as Ytryn. There are certain clothing as well that I become very convicted when I'm wearing based on the setting where I'm going, right? My understanding of the scripture is that it doesn't necessarily say that you mustn't have braids, you mustn't wear gold and whatnot, but they mustn't make a statement. They mustn't define who you are. When you walk into a room, they mustn't speak louder than who you are. And I think what's more important here is to look at your intentions. Like whenever you dress up in a certain way, what are you trying to get out of that? Also, I think it's very important that you always dress for the occasion. When it says here, you must dress with propriety. Propriety to me means dressing for the occasion. When you're going to church, you know that you can't be wearing something that exposes your, what's this? Your boobs. That exposes your boobs. But however, now I'm in the house. I'm just shooting. I'm in the house. It's hot. I can wear something that is strapless. I don't have a conviction on that. However, when I am to go to church, I know that I can't do that because why? It's not appropriate. The setting also, it's not appropriate. How is your character? How is your heart's posture? You understand? May your clothing not be the only thing that you have to offer when you enter into a room. May your inward being speak louder than your outward appearance. So if you have makeup on, may your inward being, your heart posture, speak louder than the beauty that people see outside of you. That's just my understanding of it. There are certain things that I'm still clinging on to. There are certain items that I don't want to let go, but I think discernment is very important. So that's just my honesty and my view on the scripture. And also, I think as a male figure, it's also important for you to check your heart posture as well. I don't have control over your lustful desires as much as I have a responsibility to make sure that I appear in a consecutive or more respectful manner. We both have responsibilities. Oh, there's one last question. Actually, the question was, what would you like to see? Someone said, your person. My answer to you is, until I have a ring on this finger, which means it's public knowledge. It's a public declaration that hello, God knows about it. You can also know about it. But for now, God does not recognize my relationship. It's there, he sees it, but we haven't gone before him and declared ourselves husband and wife. So there's no need for you to see him. You will see him when he has shown himself to the heavens, to the gods, and has declared himself my husband. For now, yeke nje lento, yeke ungafuni ukuyibona, kodwa khona yena khona. Him watching this video and laughing at me like, Let's get bored. Hey, enough. I'm done. That's it. I think I've answered all the questions. I hope I was as honest as possible. Thank you for bringing in the questions. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys liked it. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also share this video with your friends, their friends, and everyone who you think might need it. I will see you on the next video. Bye. Thank you my loves for dropping by. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also share it with your friends, your family, your dogs, your kids, and everyone who you think might need it. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.